What's going on, Utensils? It's I Am Spoon, and this is an episode of What a Spaz on Modern Warfare 2. Today, I'm going to give you a scenario. A guy messages a girl. The guy says, "Wow, you are really pretty. Would you like to hang out sometime?" The girl says, I don't really know you, so I'm not really that interested, sorry." Guy says, "Wow, ugly bitch, I didn't like you anyway." Okay, like that's necessary. So this happened the other day. Obviously, the words were a little different. I'll give you a rundown of it. The guy says, "You're beautiful, and I'd like to hang out." Girl clearly has a boyfriend. This is on Facebook, by the way. And she says, "What are you, like 12? And I'm not really that interested." And so he's like, "Whatever, ugly bitch." And that's what sparked this like giant like battle between children and older people, me included. I jumped in because it was really funny. So yeah, what happened was this happened, and then friends jumped on there. I was like, "Dude, this is definitely not how you talk to a lady." And I don't understand this, right? I don't understand how rejection means hostility. Like, we had all these Spoon Speaks things before where I talked about how you're supposed to approach a girl. And one of the ways you don't do it is by just, first of all, if you do it, there's not really a wrong way to approach a girl, but what happens after the approach, there is a lot of wrong things you can do. One of those things being, of course, insulting her if you're rejected, because that's just going to put a bad feeling to your name. Like, people are going to hear your name and be like, "Oh, that guy's kind of a dick, by the way." And that's not how you want to come off to people. The proper way to do things are to not be like, "Hey, you're pretty, let's talk," or "let's do things." No, the proper way to do things is start off with a conversation not like you want in her pants, or not like you want to touch her with your penis. You come off as friendly. And everybody's like, the friend zone is such a bad thing. It's not. The friend zone is not a bad place to be. I promise it's not. The friend zone is a great starting point to get to know someone. And that's ultimately what talking to girls and etc. Is about. It's about getting to know them. And you can't get to know them if you get shut down and then shut down back. I mean, you can't do that. I killed this guy like 8 times in a row. He's so mad. But yeah, don't do that. I don't understand guys like that. Alright, so this guy continues to go on and insult like everyone. And then he makes the all-time, ultimate, just complete, obvious D-bag remark. He's like, "Hey, bro, you want to fight? I'll meet you here in this..." It was like a high school parking lot or something. Like, this kid, right? And my friend is like 2 or 3 years younger than me. Definitely not in high school. She's in college. I think she's in nursing school, right? And first of all, her boyfriend's like this beefy, really scary-looking guy, which you would not want to fuck with ever. I don't really care for him too much. She's cool. Don't really care for him. He sometimes seems like a D-bag too, but ultimately treats her very nicely. So, you know, whatever. It's not about him. He doesn't do stupid shit like this kid did. So this kid proceeds to. She actually posted a picture of what this guy did. He sent her a message, she rejected him, and then he insulted her. And she was just like, "Wow." And so she posted a picture, and then he got on there, and he was like insulting her more, be like, "Whatever, dumb bitch, you're a whale," or something like that. I don't know. He's saying stupid shit, right? And so anyway, her friends chime in. I didn't chime in just yet, but her friends were like, "Kid, you really need to start acting a little more mature." They said some choice words to him, which, that's how it is, Fag, douche, you're stupid, you're a little kid. That's how dude bros fight. That's fine. So instead of actually having an intelligent discussion about their flaws and how stupid they seem at the time, which is normally what I do. I feed trolls by feeding them intelligent response and saying, "You're dumb and this is why." And so anyway, this kid does the whole threatening thing and "I'll meet you in this high school parking lot and we'll fight," and whatever. And these guys once again are like, this kid's like 17 or 18, and we're all older, and it's fine. And so what this guy does, appropriately, I might add, he messages, I guess, his like 15 and 16-year-old girls that he talks to, and they like him, because, okay, he's one of those guys that's got a topless picture of himself, and this guy backed out right here. He's like, "Fuck this," that I think that was the Ozzy or Cusio guy. But yeah, you know, he's got his shirt off in his display picture, appropriate guy. And so it was really funny just to see him like call on like 4 of his 15 or 16-year-old girlfriends, be like, go this guy. I'm not gonna say names, but it's like, go this guy. You're awesome. You know, leave him alone. He didn't do anything wrong. I'm like, by not doing anything wrong, you mean insult one of my friends after being rejected for coming out a little harsh? I don't know. So let me know in the comments below how you feel about approaching people and then dealing with rejection. How do you deal with rejection? Do you think this guy's doing it right? Or are you like, no, this is wrong? You don't give someone a compliment, get rejected, turn around and insult them because your butt hurt. So let me know. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is just kind of like something I'm feeling. Otherwise, I'll spoon you guys later.